welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. So in today's video, it's going to be a bit of a heavy topic. I will be talking about pet loss, so just a little fair warning. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I had to make the difficult decision that I had to put our super senior pup down. She's been featured here on this channel before. A bit ago, and then also on our shorts here, on YouTube shorts. So I just wanted to make, and she's been in our intro, so I just wanted to make this announcement. It's a decision I did not make lightly. Unfortunately, she was dealing with a lot of health issues. Again, she was our super senior girl. That's what I loved calling her. The day before I had to make this difficult decision, we had to actually take her into an emergency vet because her vet couldn't see her, which upset me. I was expressing my concerns of what was happening, and they couldn't see her. So we had to make the difficult decision to take her to an emergency vet. Over there, it was very difficult because the reason why we took her is because she was staggering and she was acting very weird. And again, she was 14. She was going to be 15 in October. And I'm filming this actually on the day that would have been 10 years since I got her. And when she came back from the emergency vet hospital, it was one of those things where I felt uneasy. I felt like I did not get my answers that I needed. They couldn't tell me why she was staggering. Everything was like there's a few things that were elevated, not too much. And I'm like, no, something is wrong because this is not my girl. My girl never staggered. She was running into walls. That was not her. Then later that evening, barely 2 hours after Devin brought her back home, it got worse, really struggling. And I eventually called them back, and I'm like, I needed to speak to the vet. What is going on, please? And they basically said it could have been she had a neurological something, they don't know. And I broke down on the phone and I said, I just need the answers. Is this end of life? And she said yes. And it was around, 10:30 that evening, I had to make the difficult decision because it was not fair for my girl to be struggling that way. My girl was a couch potato at the end of life, but then she started getting energy back. She was playful just 2 weeks before I had videos of her being, playful with us. She was a cuddle bug, not staggering and running herself into walls. And then the next morning, I was hoping we would wake up and she would be fine. I thought maybe it was a little glitch or a little hiccup or whatever you want to call it. And then it got worse. She refused food, and my girl was a foodie and she refused food. She stopped drinking. This was not right to make her suffer anymore. So I called a company that actually comes out to our house to put her down. And the vet that came out told me it was the right thing. I advocated for her as much as I could, and unfortunately I could have made her suffer even longer just to get a couple of days, but then what would have that done? And it was the most heartbreaking decision I've had to ever make. I feel guilty about it, but also she was a super senior girl. Like I said, she was 14 and a half, basically almost 15. Her birthday was in October. When I'm filming this is the end of July. So, I gave her the best life I could have. She was my sidekick. Literally when we brought her home, she was my shadow, followed me everywhere. She tolerated our son, and I'm glad that he got to have those memories with her. It's kind of hard for me because the only reason why I'm sharing this is just because, again, she's been featured on the channel and she was so important to me. I mean, she was in our save the date announcements that my best friend took. So, I mean, my girl was literally my everything. She was my first child, which I know for some people that's like weird, but yeah, she was my everything. And it's been hard not seeing her around the house. It's been hard. I've been trying to honor her the best way I can. I've saved a lot of her things for a future dog one day down the line. I've also put outside next to our little free library, I had a box that said, in memory of our girl, you know, enjoy these dog toys, and I put out some of her dog toys. I donated some of her stuff to a local thrift store that I like. So I'm trying to honor her the best way I can. Because I feel like she deserves that. So yeah, sorry for this deep video, but thank you for watching, and thank you for showing our girl love on our other videos, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.